and go up to the plane.
And up to the plane, we will go with our parachutes. I just reversed that sentence, yeah? By the way, in case you guys don't know
He
this.
has to explain it. He's just clowning.
In case I try to pull it off, but no one
He has to
noticed
explain
it.
it. Go for it.
But what we will explain definitely is Lyrium, Pende, NSP, as well as Superline as the feature players for this map. Just check this out. Pende is the only one among them with 5 figures total damage. And now moving on to the observer cam.
There you go. Which team will be MVP for the last week of, second week here. We have one more week to go. 40 out, hashtag away, and see if you hit the spot or not. We're going to see if everybody hit the bingo here, okay? Come on, come on. Thank you, observers. SCYR, Zai, Topcast, also Engek. Everybody hitting the 3 digits, but the numbers keep on going up.
Yeah, and you can see the flight path right now is from west to east this time here, and we have the northern side, so maybe a little bit more love because we've been complaining a lot of teams don't want to go to the deepest of northern side. So now they are going to go in here, but most likely the teams are just going to ignore our advice. They're going to go to the southern side like Los Leomans, Chumakera, and many more to go.
Again, no one is actually at the far northern side. They really need to watch our commentary a bit more. Let's put the for sure.
Apparently Bosskurr is going there because why nobody there? I think this will be Chumasur Circle. Usually this kind of pattern always ended up in Chumasur, but sometimes Ladrillera just have to play the part too. Maybe even Voldemort. Probably this time nobody drops in Voldemort. Usually it will be like Dingos, but well, Dingos is not in the game. Maybe sometimes we will try to get ourselves on a couple of teams on Voldemort. Justified a vacancy as well.
Oh, look at that. This is ESG. They actually have an Overwatch here. You can see from the top side of the graphics, Sunhawks was won by Yoodo Gang, Erangel, Mirama back-to-back for this Bigetron RF team. We have XPERT with that clutch victory with Candy, and Team Secret finally breaking up any curse with that Erangel victory. And Pamburu already pawning it down using the SKS.
Wow.
And Olaf getting melted down by Pamburu here. OMG.
That's Ironsight shot. Holy smoke, he clapped it clean. And one more tap, he can get the kill. Oh man, I really want to know if he finished that one. Oh no, why?
Oh man, but looks like there's another action may happen here because Miss Rose Esports is in the same compound as Divinity, and now Oma has sight on Juggernaut. Juggernaut is just moving in and out of the building, but then Oma looks like he will go inside the building and get a little bit of loot there, and Oma just in front of him, they do know that he's there. Oma looks like the preempting shot does go up, but then again Oma get knocked down, get overrun, but inside of Divinity now Baby Jim tries to go in and tries to get the kill off, but again it's very difficult. Now Impact would need to help his team out, and they will go in and out the building, and now looks like a knockdown onto Baby Jim, and there's only one more left. They need to settle it, and Andy will be taken down by Impact from afar, and Juggernaut do take out Andy.
And look at that, Fateh is still on the way here. He looks like he wants to take down the rest of the members of DivinityEsport. He is the sole survivor over there. Juggernaut chasing it down. He's gonna forgo the revive, wanting to finish up Fateh. And no can do. Divinity, they won that fight, and they will save all 4 members. What is going wrong with Miss Rose Esports?
Apparently the Afros just went wrong there. They don't even have helmet there. Apparently the Afros will want to win that, but apparently it's no way out of that. You need helmet and gears, and they have more on Divinity side. Look at that tapping on high, trying to pin down a couple of Steel Hearts member. Apparently they kind of connect, but it will not be enough, and I'm really trying to gush this one. Now look at that, rushing straight out. That's quite ballsy move here. He got them knocked down. Yoodo and the rest of Steel Heart, where are they? Because apparently it will be just wiped easily by High here.
Yeah, where is the rest of Steel? I do question that as well, but High, easy kill from him. He managed to get one knock. The second knock, the moment that comes in, he's full confidence, he does go in. Lorenzo, on the other hand, looks like he's in another location, try to get away and get into safety, but may bump into BTR. Looks like most of the teams are currently outside of the circle. They need to make their way in. There are a couple of teams that need to go through valleys, just like Geek Fam, ESG, Team Secret as well, so this may converge into a gatekeeping situation. We do see a Traitor is actually guarding here on top of the valley, so he may have good vision of whoever comes by. For those who are on the southern side, getting into the circle is okay. We do see a Net is already in the circle, but Divinity may need to face off with Net as they move into Los Leones.
There's a long breakdown coming up from Cloud. If you don't get that, I have no clue how to explain it. He can explain way better than all of us here. But back to the game. Looking at this, hey, KBC, do you think inner or outer circle better? We do know some of them are rotating quite late there.
For Miramar, I feel like going inner circle is way better rather than playing outside the circle
Because of the terrain.
The terrain, that's number one. Number two is a wide, more open space that's very rare of a cover. There's not much cover over there, so I like other maps where you can still play from the outer circle because you still have those cover to give you that protection in terms of any confrontation coming in forward. For Miramar, that's a different case. It's going to be an open field. It's all desert, by the way, so it's better to go into the center of the circle, become the center of attraction. So I don't care. As long you got cover, as long you're able to hold prime position, gatekeep there for your victory.
I have a feeling that Chumasira top mountain there is one of the best position you can land yourself onto, which already taken up by Last Survivor. We've seen this kind of circle before, quite centralized in Chumasira. This is one of the best you can be for Chumasira. High point of big mountain. Around Montenova is not bad either, but problem is, when would you want to climb down if the circle is not favoring? That's a high up climbing down in a steep hills there.
Yeah, that is absolutely correct. It's always a roll of the dice there, but just look at this. Looks like Super has been pinned down by Yuhai. The vehicle will be exploded there, and Yuhai will march in from the side, but Matoy is on the other side, low on health right now. Matoy looks like he's bleeding out there. Matoy may be sent back to the lobby, unfortunately, by Superland, but Yuhai is a little bit too late to save Matoy, and Yuhai managed to get only the revenge for Matoy. That's all he can do, and now he picks up the loot from Matoy's crate.
Yeah, I mean, picking up his fallen compatriot loot is indeed one of the key factors, so you can actually just self-loot yourself, giving more of the resources that you don't need to use anymore since you are the casualty here. But we can see that TSM, this is not the start that they wanted to, losing one member already. Matoy, he is a great supporter. He is one of the players that you would like to have him if you want to have that buddy system. Unfortunately, TSM had to lose him so early in the game. ESG, meanwhile, they are actually very close to the proximity of Team TSM. And, no choice already here. Only 3 more members to run the flow of this last map.
Yep, and now we pan over to EVOS. Looks like they will have this compound all to themselves. They sort of like split out with each other. But of course, this map is also good that you split up at the first because you want to get maximum loot. That's one thing. You want to get the vehicles. That's most important. But looks like bumper car scenario happening here.
Well, luckily they didn't flip or anybody's around the corner, because apparently if that happened, it will be a really bizarre for Team VIP. They got themselves quite a number of kills for the last game there. Picked them up, racked away the killing points. But apparently when it comes to the chicken dinner, they only managed to land a couple of chicken dinner for themselves. And they haven't get themselves a top 5 quite a lot. AUG for this airdrop, apparently really quite a decent one, and this is the airdrop for today, the first one ever. Is there any Gilson? I'm not sure for that. The rest of the airdrop have to be scrolled down. Who will get this one? I don't see anybody around that corner, but St. Martin on the other hand will be occupied by Bosskurr and Tara, who happen to just pass by, and apparently they don't see and don't have any clue there's one more team just within the same vicinity.
Yeah, this is also a pros scenario, especially if you're in the open wide field. Very, very spacious in terms of spacing in Miramar, so it's very hard to detect enemies if, again, you don't have those sniper rifles and attachments in hand. Now, I can see that there are a lot of vehicles trying to drive into the circle onto the east coast, and this is not looking too good if they were to conflict with one another.
Yep, the vehicles definitely is important, but what is impressive is that the movement actually from EVOS VIP, they were down south on the southern eastern side, but they managed to use the coastline to make themselves into the circle unchallenged. Even Steel Hearts, they were not right at the coastline. They had a little bit of a high ground there, so no vision onto EVOS VIP. They actually made the right choice to use the coastline to themselves, and now they are the ones gatekeeping Steel Hearts out.
The problem is around the Voldemort, the grounds are not as high as around Chumasira, which is still in the circle there. But there might be chances we're gonna end up in the bridge of Voldemort. Of all the places, still something going on with the water. But there you go, Team Secret here. I know you're happy about that. I can see you waving and dancing just next to me, Cloud. XPERT and why? Because of all the map, it's 90% land. It's the last game. They just have to make it hard for the players here.
Well, you have to go through some water at some point, right?
Well, there's no H2O today.
Yeah, I totally agree on that. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if that's a low-key savage comment for them. But hey, you know what? Yoodo. You can see that they are all 4 healthy members still standing strong here. I'm not sure why they want to hang out in this open area. Perhaps they already have max armor and perhaps utilities. I can already see that one of the players over there has a level 3 helmet or vest and then a level 2 helmet / vest in hand. BTR as well, they have members segregated from one side to the corner. I think they kind of know that this is the risk that they can take, having members just separated from one distance and another, because again, Miramar is such a huge map. The risk of having members just isolated from your group is somewhat lower comparing to the other maps in hand.
But then the bigger one is, how do you play the terrains? Is the terrain that really challenging? Look at that, Ichong cannot even let himself on top of the mountain. It's too high, but Atai just revealed his position. But the rest of net actually made him as a bait there. Last survivors tried to march in. There you go, the pixel shot has been broken up for Atai. He's on his knees, zig, and seems like trying to go for flanks up to the mountain peak. He will actually discover the rest of Atai. Net, sorry, and looking at this, they pop the smoke. But Ziggs really confused there for a bit. Toss a nade, hoping it will be a Kobe.
Yes, hoping it will be a Kobe, but looks like it's a no-B for now. But Ziggs, he will still hang on to the high ground there. And Apu looks like he will feed out to this. VIP Putra has a really high ground here. Has eyes on the last survivor. Mosgoku all alone. VIP Putra. Looks like the shots do go out, but do not connect enough. And Net Brotherhood becomes the next team to actually bow out of this round.
I'm surprised they have been aggressive before, and they were actually on the top 3 back then for the overall standings. Flashback to day 3, but look at that. Oh, Mosgoku just have to tap it out on Team Secret on top of that mountain.
Yeah, he's using the SLR and he does have, I think it's a 4-time scope. Correct me if I'm wrong, Choo. And he's just looking at those angles over here. He has to be very careful with Scooby-Doo van because it's gonna be about to be exploded. And we can see that Traitors are out. So unfortunately, we already lost 3 teams in the early stages of this game.
To face going to 4th very soon, 20 seconds more. But Bosskurr is not sitting this one out. Apparently, they already engaged too. Groza here with a drop 2nd time with a 4-time scope at that. Look at that. That's quite a number of loot there. Oh, if anybody gonna get their hands on, I think it will be the Fraggers team, for example, like maybe EVOS.
I want to add on, it's not only just the number of loot, it's relevant loots.
Yeah, it's really relevant and really useful one.
The sensei has spoken.
Yeah, there's no random attachment there.
DBS.
DBS all the way. DBS for the win.
Yep, and now on to XPERT MY. Looks like they do know the presence of another opponent there, Team Secret. They do have a higher ground, but look at this. Last survivor, Mosgoku, still hanging on for his team. Putra looks like he's been knocked down. Mosgoku wants to go for the kill, wants to finish off Putra there, cooking up the grenade. The grenade will be launched onto the side of Putra, but then again, it does not connect. Putra is trying to join up with his team members, Haiko as well as Razor. They will come up to the high ground, but looks like the rest of Towa Esports, they will come to just spoil the party. Mosgoku managed to get a kill off Putra, and now that 1 point is his. Ichong may finish off Juggernaut, unfortunately.
This is just an easy kill for him apparently, because there's nothing else he can hide from. That rendering distance really a trouble, but wow, just landed himself on the front of Haikul. Have to be bowing down on his knees there. Haikul not finishing off straight away, he baiting out for the rest of the team. But will he get kill steal there? That's a bigger question, because apparently they do like that in this game.
Yeah, speaking of kill steal as well, if you don't knock out your opponent, or you secure the kill onto your opponent, you won't get his loot also. So, some teams want to get stronger by getting all of their opponent's loots back into their hand to improve the level. Speaking of which, Heiko, he's going to continue perhaps trying to find the member that he knocked down from WoW. And it's Riz. I don't think there's anyone to save you already from there, so just bow down to Heiko.
Yeah, there you go. On the ground, to the box, and just hoping you remember. Your team will remember you. But back to Tara. Yeah, going back to Last Survivor. They're trying to fight for this dominance around this compound. Can they take it? Because it will be one of the strongest fortresses. There is, but Bigetron. They are not aware that will be happening. They're caught by surprise there just now, because they weren't actually anticipating this much pressure on the side of Tara Esports.
Oh! And now Tara looks like he's taking a little bit of a damage there. Arm still spraying the shots and managed to take out Moss Goku. It's a knockdown there. One Con looks like he will go towards the side of Last Survivor, and likes the shot sprays out from One Con onto Ziggs, but then again does not connect enough. Looks like Muffin on the other side, so getting ready. One Con prepare the grenade onto the side of NSP. NSP is now down, but then again not too down because he's just proning there within the smokes. One Con will walk in there, but they do not know that he's actually close by. NSP can actually take the preemptive shot, but chooses not to. But the shots do go out by Legs, and Legs takes out each out at the same time. Behind Legs, having taken out at the same time. Muffin as well, trying to spray the shots from afar, but they get taken out one by one. And now all chaos is happening between Tara and Last Survivor.
Wow, Zings is gonna run away. I'm not sure.
I have to say, that's a big redemption coming out of Muffin from last game. This is a bad redemption back for Tara, especially Muffin.
It was a great performance as well, able to get those trade-offs here, and most importantly, saving his team from death, getting 3 kills in general, and no choice for ZYKZ to run away into safety.
Yeah, now back to Yoodo again against Geek fam. How coincidence can it be? So many times it will be just down to this team. And looking at the current situation, Naoki, they're kind of in a very interesting part of a circle. And also, Divinity bowed down again.
Yeah, another Singaporean team bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the
dust. There you go, Bosskurr way. ESG out there. Wow. Another team out. Now we're down to 11. Team Secret still holding to this at the edge of a circle. Will they manage to make a VIP out into the lobby? Yoodo getting their kills on Naoki now. They have nothing to cover themselves with. Not even a barricade of vehicles that Drax managed to take one down. Can they go for more? And apparently Secret try to cook that nade. It's none other than UI. Can he get a Kobe? Right in the narrow area space there. Oh! Almost caught it in.
Almost really, but the sprays do continue from Yuhai onto the 2 team members down there. Looks like Yuhai will try to go for the flanks there. Razor is now low, but it looks like shots onto Yuhai. Now Yuhai will need to retreat back to the high ground because Yuhai is now down to 50% of life. Yuhai will try to swap it out from another angle, but it looks like Yuhai is sort of alone, and he does not have enough helmet there. It's clipped up to half, including his vest as well. Guza has healed up. Guza and Razo, they are down below, but coming up is Muffin as well as the other team members of Tara. They may meet up with EVOS midway.
Oh, TSM, they have to be very careful. This backstab is going to be real. If Kuza and Razor be able to push them all the way here. Shy shot. He's going to try to find a right angle, trying to go back into position, hoping to find his teammates at least converge with one another, so to provide backup with one another. He-Hawks, unfortunately, falls down to his knockout. Not sure is that a death just yet. And now, shots. He has the angle. He can do so. He can actually punish EVOS if they want to through their flank.
Oh, look at that. Geek fam have to just obey the damage done by Panda alone, but Last Survival is stuck in so many teams. He's playing the pits and the valley there. The pitch really helping him. EVOS VIP Kuza is being knocked by UI. UI release the Kraken. Release UI. He knocked one down. He's going for more. He's aiming for more kills, and EVOS is out from the game.
Oh man, UI is just rampaging his... Oh man, EVOS falls to UI. You have to bow down to UI in this case. And iShot still has the highest ground possible, keeping an eye on a lot of sides at the same time. We do see here the circle does favor the side of Steelhearts. Lorenzo being the sole team member for his team at this point. Try to hang on to this moment. And now Muffin throws out the grenades, but then again does not really connect. And all for now. iShots has the highest ground, but looks like Damn Rude will be knocked down as well, and Geek Fam will be sent back to the lobby at 10th place.
Yeah,
I
iShots.
kind of question who knocked down that damn Rude just now.
Yeah, that was a little bit of an off-camera moment over there, but then iShots, we are too focused onto him. He is having the best flank of his time. He's just going to throw the grenades here, trying to force Tara to do some incredible mistakes and hoping to put an advantage. But then it looks like, ooh, last survivor killing off Tara. It's a backstab from there.
Yeah, he's kill stealing away from the back. That's really sneaky and foxy of him. And iShot is not happy about that. He's too focused on the front. He forgot about his flanks there. Bigetron still pull it out. Hydra is making it hard for everybody else, and they get it and more. But UI is not giving this one in yet. Bilbo is knocked down next, and now down to Bigetron. Secret replies back to Hydra, and Expert is running in. There you go. UI last tick of health just now.
Oh, Bigetron again, third partying in. This is what they always do. They wait for the right moment. They third party come in, focus onto other people. Bigetron just comes in and mops the floor, and they still have 4 team members intact. Just check this out. Bigetron, that is where their strength is.
Brilliant gameplay. Did know when to take it in and when to retreat. Did not pick every fight there is. Oh, he's just next to it. Boyka, just next to you. Oh no, turn back now. Oh, it's not gonna happen. Oh, that's a survivor moment. He really clutched it up for Ziggs all the way.
Yeah, Ziggs has to be very, very careful. He's still hiding around a small Boyka. In the meantime, he will ask his teammates that, hey, there are people around here, and they are going to charge forward to the last remaining survivor. Unfortunately, last survivor Ziggs has to be out already. He has to bail out onto position number 7. And BTR, they are the new kings of hills over here. They will secure the top frag. And look at that. Oh, that circle. That circle is not going anywhere, and BTR has to run back to the circle.
Oh man, the moment they thought they win it, they just have to aim for more. But Boyka here return back with a couple of taps here. They connect. But at the same time, he toss the nade, not hitting anybody just yet. He will reload it himself, replenish everything that he needs. His currency is quite low for the time being. Zolly tried to toss that and smoke there, making sure, I think he got hit a little bit on the side of the foot of his teammate just now, but it's okay. Bigetron, they try to get their chicken dinner for today. Expert and Y on the other hand, they have bending it quite well. Look at Zane, he's insanely good when it comes to tapping. Knock one more down. Wow, it's clogged up. This is not looking great for them.
Oh my goodness, just check out the control on that recall on the side of Zane. That was really, really good. And now Jumper, we need to find out BTR, because BTR, we need to move into the circle. And Jumper looks like he's spending on BTR. Naim now is in a little bit of trouble. Naim gonna be knocked down, but they get hit by Romeo from another angle. And now Expert and Y just need to come in and punch into everything. Kim will be knocked down as well by Jumper. Jumper has the long shot onto everyone. Yoodo is just getting the free kills one by one.
I mean, this is just an Astaka moment. It's so confusing here.
Bigetron.
Dylan, unfortunately.
Oh my goodness, somebody just punish Jumper, please. He is so really sneaky.
Oh my goodness.
Cheeky guy, getting all the kills, not even return back damage, and the rest of the team Expert and Y also in the same shoes of Bigetron. They're repeating the mistakes here. While on the other end, being pinged down by Yoodo, man, Parang on the side. We have still Hearts in the middle, out of nowhere. The same goes for Tara Woncon. This is just really hard to watch. We're down to 5 teams now. We have Tara, Yoodo Gang, Steelheart, Expert and Y, and also
fun fact,
wow,
Steelheart is still in the game. Top 5.
Yeah, finally, boy.
First time.
Okay, I don't want to say it first. We know what happens every time KBC mentions a team name.
It's my last game already. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. Let's go. Let's go, Steelheart.
Okay, and now it looks like Manparang. Looks like he has eyes on the. Oh my goodness, Pende to get a one cut. Tara now.
Top 4. Come on.
He wanted to kill still away, but didn't manage to do so. Yoodo on the other end tried to rush it in, and Drax got almost clipped a lot. Expert and Y will be knocked out. We're down to 3 teams now.
Oh my goodness, this is it. Yoodo, even though they have strength in numbers, but my eyes are onto our dear friend Lorenzo. Steelheart. Oh my goodness, the only Singaporean team here left in this map. Wow as well, they're actually pretty strong. They have 3 members here, and this is it. This is going to be very tough. If Lorenzo can just wait for it, Just let Yoodo play against WoW. That would be great.
Oh no.
Oh, he may just really want to wait for it to be trigger discipline, but looks like onto
Lorenzo!
Fredo. Fredo been knocked out. Fredo been taken out, and now they do know where Lorenzo is. He's just in the bushes.
Man Parang is
oh
behind
my
him.
goodness! And Jumper looks like he prepped out the grenade. The grenade will be tossed to the side of Lorenzo. Lorenzo will need to make a move for it. It's no choice. Lorenzo is the only one left. Manpower behind him. Jumper right. Choose your death wish. And now looks like it is Drax that gets the kill.
3 versus 3 scenario right here. Yoodo gang versus WoW. WoW did not have a great run here. Perhaps this could be the spark of comeback. But then look at that. Jumper still has the AWN in his hands. Choo choo.
Oh no. I just choose his stats. Just now go ahead. I just can't even. Just go for it.
Yeah, it's no way. It's either way. But look at this. It is now 3 on 3, ladies and gentlemen. They are now down to the blue circle. It's not kind of tall. Wow, Esports. Hi, take a lot of damage on blue circle. And now Hi will try to take it up, but all 3 of them, they're in the blue circle. This may be the moment for Yoodo Gang. Yoodo Gang may just win it. And Yoodo Gang gets the final chicken dinner for today.
Congratulations to Yoodo gang getting 2 winner chicken dinners in this day. They're one and only Yoodo ganking all the way to victory.
You do, Gank. There you go. It was a marvelous sight just now. Oh my god, lots of 5 or 6. Just have to make it hard for everybody.